Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we have our second faction focus following the RDI with Aravasi. This faction, but before we get into the army and everything, let's just let me just say the history of them. They were Celtic people who lived in which is now called Spain. So that's just a little bit of the history behind them, and let's get straight into the army. So for their generals, they have two options: noble cavalry and noble fighters. Both of them are very good, as you can see. These noble cavalry, very good armor, very good health, all round very good. Very big charge bows as well. And then noble fighters, they're very good in combat and very good defense. They've got actually quite a high charge bonus, but no bonus versus infantry. And they have headhunt, encourage, and hide. What do these guys have? These guys got encourage, hide, and wedge. Right, let's go on to the melee infantry. They've got 5 different units that they could pick from. They've got Iberian swordsmen, which are a cheap unit. They can bring up siege towers. They can hold checkpoints for archers to shoot, or from Pelham to shoot at the other unit. We've got Scutari, who are alright. They got decent melee attack, weapon damage. The charge isn't as much as noble fighters. They've got quite a high melee defense, and so all rounder they're quite good. And they have hide, and then painted warriors. They have who is better? They've got the same melee attack and weapon damage as the Scutari, but they've got more charge bonus. They've got less defense, but they've got more armor and more morale. Well, what do you call it? But yeah, morale, yeah. And then guerrilla warriors. These guys have guerrilla deployment and stalk, so they can spawn outside of the deployment zone. Alright charge bonus. They've got alright attack damage and attack. They've got they've got a good defense actually, and good health and base morale. And then the noble fighters are the exact same as these noble fighters. And then we got some Iberian spearmen. They've got not a lot of melee attack and weapon damage, but their bonus versus large is very high. They also have a very small charge bonus and a big melee defense, and that is really all there is to these Iberian spearmen. And these Scutari spearmen, they're just all rounder a bit better, except from the bonus versus large, which is interesting. And then we have some Iberian slingers, range 150, missile damage. So they've got alright stats, not the best. Got Iberian skirmishers. They have flaming shot, and they have range 80, but higher missile damage. How many ammunition do these guys have? 25 compared to 7. They've got a better melee attack, I think. No, they've got the same melee attack. So all round at the moment, I think these Iberian slingers are a bit better. And then we've got Balearic slingers, which is basically an upgraded version of these Iberian slingers, plus quick reload. And onto the cavalry, we've got Iberian cavalry, who have frenzied charge, We got melee attack 50. So all quite good stats, very good health, and charge bonus 31. Then go on to Celtiberian cavalry, and we got Frenzy's charge again. We've got the wedge formation, and they've got a lower melee attack but higher weapon damage. No, their melee isn't as good as these Iberian cavalry. Their bonus versus large is bigger, I believe. Yeah, and their charge bonus is better. Yeah. So, and then the rest of stats goes to these Celtiberian cavalry, and the noble cavalry are basically the noble fighters just on cavalry, and they're just these cavalry, the general cavalry. What am I saying? And then we got these missile cavalry who have they've got the circle, Cantabrian circle. They've got quick reload and flaming shot. They've got fire wasp moving and Parthian shot, so they can fight all around and not just in front of them, which is very useful. So this is actually quite a good unit. Their range isn't that big, but their missile damage is actually quite high. Got good health, so quite good. And then the Scorpion, which is the same old thing, and then they just got the traps and stuff. So the army that I have picked is three noble fighters. Oh, my dog's here. Hello. 3 noble fighters, 4 Balearic slingers, an Iberian spearman, some 4 Iberian swordsmen, and 4 Scutari. And I chose to play against Egypt because they're quite a good faction. So I thought I should play against these guys, and I gave them 1 Royal Thorax swordsman as a general, 3 Cretan archers, and 1 Nubian bowman. We've got 4 Egyptian infantry to push up these siege towers, and then we've got some 2 units of Galatian Royal Guard, very good unit. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of thorax swords and 2 thorough spears. So and we're on Carthago again, so like a fair battle. But before we start, this army is very much like Lusitani, like they got, but a bit better, I would say. A bit more expensive, but just a bit better. Oh, I need to make this army again. Oh, no. There we go. Let's just start the battle and get straight into it. Oh, I forgot my artillery. Oh well, just I could play without the artillery. But Egypt is a very good faction, so it'll be hard to beat these guys. But with this army, like the last game, they don't have any archers, so my tactic will be the same by using them to break. Well, they're over here this time. Oh no. There we go. So my what was I just talking about? Oh yeah, my tactic will be the same as the last battle, with just going up to the walls and holding, because they're actually quite a similar army, like with the range. So that will be the same, but the units will be a bit different. They might be better, they might be worse. Oh, what are they doing? Let me just move these guys back in reserve over here. Very cool unit. So these guys are like the Lusitani nobles, I think they're called, but with bigger shields, meaning they're better at, like, how should I say it? They're better at dealing with range. There we go, yeah. Oh, and these spearmen, they have pilum, as we can see that the blue line across the health. So that's very good. I'm gonna use the Skitarii to hold the victory points, well, checkpoints. Yeah, let's just say checkpoints. Choke points, not checkpoints. Sorry. But let's start this battle. Start battle. But one quick, don't be like the AI. Use your cheaper units to push up these siege towers. Because if they get burnt down, which they're not in this battle, but if they do get burnt down, then the Thorax Swordsman unit is very valuable, and like it won't really matter as much if it's just an Egyptian infantry compared to Thorax Swordsman. So yeah, don't be like AI. Right. Let me just skip forward a bit, just so they get up near the walls, and I'll start moving them up now, like there, there, and these two here, and then these Balearic slingers. Hopefully these guys will get a lot of kills in this battle, compared to the other one, which didn't do so great. They wasted a bit of ammo. Did they? No. Skitarii, a very cool unit. Got on their and then these guys are just gonna oh, I can't. Which unit? I'll try and get this unit. They're wasting their Pilum, thankfully, because they're on fire at will. And shooting up walls into this little gap is not easy. So hopefully they waste lots of their Pilum, like where they don't have any Pilum when they come inside the city. So now when these guys come down and charge, oh gosh, these guys aren't that good, are they? 14 kills, 16 kills. So they're getting more kills than last time. Last time they got barely any kills. So yeah. And when these guys get closer, Pilum is, these guys have Pilum, so as you can see here, I think they're shooting now. Yeah. There we go. Wait, these, oh no, these Galician Royal Guard, I didn't realise that. That's why they were dying so quick. And here, if I want to, I could always shoot down here onto the side, but I'm gonna keep shooting up here and try and kill the units that just come up to the walls. Not these Egyptian infantry, because they're not like elite, like very elite. They're elite, but not like, well, no, they're not elite. It's going to be a hard game to win. Hard game to win, is that? Yeah. Why do I have struggle saying that? Gonna bring this unit over here to outflank over here. I'm gonna move these guys back now. Oh, I'm gonna move this unit here. Gonna move these two units here. These two, I want them to shoot. I want them to be here, and then they can shoot down the sides of here. Alright, shoot. No, shoot from here. I hate when they do that. I'm gonna move these guys here. These guys are gonna get absolutely destroyed. But oh well. Wow, oh well. This game isn't looking too good as well. Or every other time I played this, it was a win. Why is it just the games that I'm actually filming aren't doing so great? That's disappointing. There. So now these guys will be getting shot from the back, and these guys get absolutely chewed up, especially from my noble fighters also. Over here, my Skitarii actually doing quite good against these Thorax swords, but they will die eventually. Over here, did you just see that throw? Did you just see that throw? That was disappointing. Over here, I want these guys to shoot at I want them to shoot at them. No, from here. I need these guys to shoot. I want to hold them. These guys shoot over here. Then move there. Yeah, this isn't looking too good. Oh my gosh, every time I play, I lose. Is that just going to become a natural thing? I'm just going to be known for losers every time I film. So if you play me, ask me to film and I'll lose, alright? There's a trick for you. Oh, these guys got a headhunt. I didn't even realise that. Oh, what are these guys doing? Over here, these guys should be getting... Yeah, they've got so many kills. Yeah, compared to these guys, they've got so many kills because they're shooting the backs of these units. And here I've got these noble fighters behind using their pedalum. Could have some friendly fire every once in a while, but want them to come here. Oh yeah, over. Oh no. What if I move them there? Will they shoot now? Hopefully they could do a lot of damage whilst their sides are turned. Oh, these guys getting absolutely chewed up. I'm going to move these guys down over here. Just move them like there. So this isn't looking too great, everyone. This is not looking too great. So that's a bit disappointing. I'm gonna move these guys here. Move my general here. And then use these guys to help my general. Yeah, this isn't looking too great, everyone. Actually, they might die, but let's try and kill his general. Oof. Oh my gosh, these guys getting chewed up. Shoot now, quick, shoot. There we go. I was gonna move them over here so they could shoot this side, but yeah, this isn't looking too great. These guys are dying eventually. They got a lot of kills though. Oh my gosh, my general's winning. The general's like, oh, Labour fighters are good. I knew they were good, but that good. 2 thorax swordsman unit, and to help with these guys. But that's pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've lost this game also. Why do I always have to lose? I know I'm not good, but why do I always have to lose? Especially to AI. This is just embarrassing. But at least when I lose, we can see what armies like I can play. I don't think I can play Lusitani or this army. I can't play RDI, so there'll be challenges for streams, I guess. Oh my gosh, just die already. Just run away. There's only 17 of you. There we go. 12, 11, 10. There we go. There. Yeah, over here, these guys are going to go capture the point. Are they? They might be coming around here. Over here, as you can see, these Balearic slingers are better than slave slingers that were in the RDI, that the RDI had. Like 115 kills, 146 kills. They can absolutely shred units. I mean, my general can do quite a lot though, so. And now they're shooting these guys. How many of these guys are there? Oh, my general is dead. Whoopee. And these guys have loose spacing, which is quite cool. Not a lot of units have that. I know that I know slave infantry have them for Kush, but I didn't know they had them, which is, it can be very useful if they're getting shot or artillery. So yeah, shot. There we go. 2-0 to the 2-0 to AI, and they got more kills than me. But the Balearics Noble Fighters are a very good unit, except from this one didn't do too well. But gotta let it slide. Balearic Slinger is a very good unit, only for defending though. For attacking, archers are better. Iberians, Behemoth, they're not good against infantry. Neither Iberian swordsmen. Noble Fighters, as I said, were very good, and I didn't use the Scutari as well as I could. On this side, Royal Thorax swordsmen doing very well. As these archers, they probably had more ammo, and their KD ratio is very good. So very good archers. These guys are just very bad. These Egyptian infantry. Galatian Royal Guard, very good. These Thorax swordsmen did okay, but they could have done better, and these Thuraspears did quite well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this faction focus. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, look at my past videos, and soon I'm going to be doing a let's play on Carthage campaign. So I'll see you guys next time.